Keir Starmer's winter fuel U-turn, political mayhem or masterstroke. Hold on to your tea mugs, folks, because Keir Starmer just pulled off the political equivalent of a handbrake turn on the M25. 1 minute is telling pensioners to wrap up warm. The next is throwing cash at them faster than you can say winter fuel allowance. What happened? Did someone finally show him the polling numbers? Let's dive in. Picture this. You're the Prime Minister. You just scrapped a benefit that keeps millions of pensioners warm. Suddenly, your approval ratings are colder than a British winter. What do you do if you're Keir Starmer? You perform a U-turn so spectacular it would make a Formula One driver jealous. Here's what's happened. And trust me, this is bigger than finding out your nan's been secretly voting Tory for decades. Starmer's government has just announced that winter fuel payments are back on the menu for millions more pensioners. We're talking about everyone over state pension age earning £35,000 or less. That's roughly 9 million people, 3/4 of all pensioners in England and Wales. But before you start thinking this is some Christmas miracle, let's break down the catch. Because there's always a catch, isn't there? If you're earning above that £35,000 threshold, you'll still get the payment initially, but HMRC will come knocking later to get it back. It's like getting a free sample at the supermarket, only to find out they are charging your credit card afterwards. The payments are worth £200 per household, or £300 if you're over 80, which, let's be honest, in today's energy market is about enough to keep your radiator on for, what, a week? Still, it's better than Starmer's original plan, which was basically, good luck, stay warm by doing jumping jacks. Here's where it gets juicy. Love Island levels of drama. Juicy. This U-turn didn't happen in a vacuum. Labour's been getting absolutely hammered in the polls since they decided to play Scrooge with pensioners' heating bills. Kimber Dino has been having a field day, and frankly, who can blame her? She's come out swinging, saying Starmer arrogantly dismissed her criticisms and calling this a humiliating U-turn. Ouch! That's a political equivalent of being told your cooking tastes like cardboard by Gordon Ramsay. Meanwhile, Chancellor Rachel Reeves is trying to spin this as targeted and fair, which is politician speak for we mess up massively, but we're not admitting it. Her go-to excuse? The previous government's £22 billion black hole. At this point, the black hole is Labour's answer for everything. Late for work? Black hole. Forgot your wedding anniversary? Black hole. Burned the Sunday roast? You guessed it. Black hole. Taking a step back from the Westminster Theatre, because let's face it, Parliament has more drama than EastEnders. What does this actually mean for the bigger picture? We're witnessing the death of universal benefits as we know them. This means testing gone mainstream. Whether you love it or hate it, it's a new reality. The Treasury reckons this will cost £1.25 billion in England and Wales, but they are planning to claw back £450 million through means testing. It's like running a sale where you give everyone a discount, then ask half of them to pay it back later. Confusing? Absolutely. Effective? Well, that remains to be seen. And let's not forget the elephant in the room. This whole mess started because Labour needed to fill that infamous £22 billion hole. They went from helping 11.4 million pensioners down to just 1.5 million, and now they are back up to 9 million. It's like political yo-yo dieting, but with people's heating bills. But wait, there's more. Because apparently one political story wasn't enough for today, Nigel Farage has decided to set his sights on Wales. Yes, Wales. Promising to reopen the Port Talbot steelworks and basically telling Labour their 123-year run in Wales is about to end. That's confidence bordering on delusion, but you've got to admire the audacity. Farage is out there saying Reform UK will win a majority in Wales by 2026. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's about as likely as finding a decent cup of tea at a motorway service station. Still, stranger things have happened in politics, like, well, everything in the last 5 years. His calling Labour failing and the Tories pretty close to an extinction event. Harsh words, but looking at the polls, he might not be entirely wrong. The political landscape is shifting faster than British weather, and everyone's scrambling to keep up. So, there you have it, folks. Starmer has gone from zero to hero in the eyes of millions of pensioners. Nigel Farage thinks he can conquer Wales. The rest of us are just trying to figure out what's happening in British politics. It's like watching a soap opera where the writers have lost a plot, but for some reason, we can't stop watching. The real question is, what does this mean for you? If you're a pensioner, check if you qualify for these payments. If you're a political junkie, you're probably wondering what other U-turns are coming down the pipeline. And if you're just a regular person trying to get through the day, you're probably thinking, can we please have some boring politics for once? What do you think about Starmer's spectacular U-turn? Are you buying the targeted and fair narrative, or is this just damage control gone into overdrive? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't hold back. This is politics, not a polite dinner party. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Westminster's latest chaos, smash that like button, subscribe to UK Plug for more political mayhem, and ring the notification bell. Trust me, there's always more drama coming down the pipeline. Until next time, stay warm, stay informed, and remember, in British politics, the only certainty is uncertainty.